Hi, welcome to this is day 21 of my Advocare 24-day challenge, and I haven't posted a video update between now days 10 and now, and I have recorded some videos and I've watched them back, and they're all pretty much the same thing. So I just really figured why post them and why if anyone does go through these videos of my journey, I just figured that they're all the same. The cravings are diminished. I didn't notice moving from days 1 through 10, which were the fiber cleanse, to days 10 through 24 of the MNS3 packets was not a big deal. Was not a big transitional phase, except of course became more regular. After the fiber, of course, came more regular, but that was about it. I've continued to lose weight. I was fooling around with my phone earlier, and I think I was down to 260 the other day, but I will do a final weigh-in in a few days, of course. But I was fooling around with the cloud, and somehow all my pictures are gone. They're in the cloud now, but I'd have to re-download them, so I don't actually have the picture to show you my weight. But I'm losing weight. I'm still feeling great. My wife's down, I think, 13 pounds, which is phenomenal in 21 days. So there's no way I could really screw this up and get away with not lose. It looks like it's going to at least be around 20 pounds. With that being said, I will say here the big difference is, you get these packets days 10 through 24, and this first packet, your white, yellow, you want to take 30. One of these packets you want to take 30. This first packet you take 30 minutes before breakfast. 15 to 30 minutes, I'd say. Just get it in your system. And the second one is the same thing. I'd say 20, 30 minutes before whatever your second meal is. Then these last two, they say you can take with breakfast or lunch. So what I'll do is I'll take this first one 30 minutes before breakfast, the second one 30 minutes before lunch, and then after lunch I'll just take these next two pills. And it's a lot of pills, but that way they're out of the way for the day. These, I still do not know exact. I know the products that are in here, but the ingredients and how they work, I'll admit I haven't looked into the science. I know the importance of probiotics, and that's a whole subject on itself, on the importance of probiotics. I could get into that, but that's a whole long video, and that's, sometimes people really don't even care how things work as long as they're working. But some people really do care what they're putting in their body. And with the Advocare products, I can say you are putting the top. For instance, the omega fish oil, I've had none of that after burp fish taste. None of that, which has been delightful, because those are pretty big pills. The fish pills are always kind of big. When I say fish pills, omega, and we all know omega is by now, derived from fish oil. So the importance is, I would just say to bring these everywhere. I made the mistake yesterday of not bringing this with me. I went to an extended church event. I went into the event hungry, came out hungry, did not have these to take with, and I just made a bad. I've done this program to the T. I've been wanting to see. I know I'm not going to lose all the weight in 24 days, but I really wanted to push myself and see, what can I lose in 24 days. Except for yesterday, we stopped at Long John Silver's and I got some of their chicken strips, course, they're breaded, and they came with some fries and hush puppies. I'll admit I had a few fries and I had a few hush puppies. And you know what? They weren't too bad. And I do believe, after this, going to like once a week, just having a treat day or a regular meal. Like, I believe incorporating, everything in moderation if you can. But just during this 24-day challenge, I wanted to do it just textbook. So I'm a little disappointed that happened. And I could just feel it. This morning, I just woke up feeling that sluggo feeling until I got back on the products, got back on the Spark, which now we buy in the canisters. And I mean, these, it costs more. This is about $50 retail, but for 42 servings, it's a good amount. And they come with a little easy pour spout with a little thing that makes it kind of easy to pour into your little water or however you want to mix it. And the meal replacements, I love all the meal replacements. Their new chocolate peanut butter, which they say is limited, but I don't know if it's limited or here to stay. I mean, these I've done in a shaker, and if you put these in a shaker, they turn out really well. But if you do have to have like a little ninja or a little magic bullet, put it in with some ice, maybe throw a banana in there. Now you're really talking like a legitimate meal replacement. It's great still in the shaker. It tastes great, but just when it's blended with the ice and maybe some fruit or something, I mean, it's something I kind of look forward to. I've done also these Advocare bars. And there's 12 in here, and it's a small box. And they seem rather small, but these things are dense. Like, they say meal on here, and you might think, what kind of meal can this possibly be? But I'm not saying I use this as a snack, not a meal replacement, but these are dense. Like you need like a glass of milk or something with that to get. I mean they're dense in a good way. I could go through granola bars like through nothing for granola bars and stuff. I don't know. They just don't sustain me. But whatever is in that is dense. But so even though in a couple of days is day 24 and I'll have my final review on the program. I've already. This is an unopened thing of MNS3. If you go on the website, they have a page that says day 24, what next. And, I'm already planning to pretty much just keep what I'm doing. This is an unopened box for the next 14 days after that. Unopened Catalyst, which I strongly recommend. And, also Thermo Plus, which I don't take as much because honestly I almost didn't reorder this because this has become so effective that sometimes I will take this and the Catalyst 30 minutes before I eat, and I'll get my meal and I'm just kind of looking at my meal and I'm just not as hungry as I was before I started cooking, and it's and that is the only complaint, if you could call it a complaint with this program, is I no longer crave like carbs and things like that, but I can't honestly say I crave chicken breast and broccoli. So I've gotten creative. I've gotten creative with some recipes that I'll put on my website. That's still not completed. Hopefully by the end of tomorrow or so will be completed. But by the time anyone actually watches this, the link to the website will be down there below, and you can go on. There'll be some recipes and stuff that I've been following. We found some low carb pizza just using eggs and stuff, and just we found some good stuff. You do have to get I do know how to eat healthy and I know how to cook healthy. Some people out there might not know where to start. You might be eating fast food your whole life, not even know where to start eating healthy. So hopefully we can provide some information, some help for you on that. But as of now, I probably will just check in at the end of probably the morning of day 25 and give you my final overall review of this. But I think it's going to be pretty much, I mean, I'm just going to continue with the program. I mean, I'm losing weight, and I've never been on anything where haven't felt deprived, and it's really just amazing. It's just an amazing product so far. I've no complaints of any kind. The only complaints I can say is like I've missed a few days. I haven't taken my Spark, and you do notice that a lot of energy, of course, comes from that. You really need to keep up on, there is a lot of, it could seem if you're taking this and you're taking any of the, it might seem a little confusing. You do get in a routine and it's not a big deal. But if you're away from home, you need to plan on just bringing these supplements with you, put them in your pocket or whatever you got to do, because you really don't want to be left stranded without them, because it's, it's a jungle out there when you find yourself starving and there's really not a lot. It's just hard. It's hard to make good decisions when you let yourself get that hungry, and it's kind of like people with this is maybe not a good comparison, but people with like mental issues, unstable mental issues, stop taking their medicine because they think they're all better. And sometimes I forget that it's these supplements that are really helping with the cravings and all that. And so like yesterday, again, I just forgot to take them with me, and of course that led to a bad decision. So but whatever, it's let's live and learn. So I learn not to do that again. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you probably towards the end of the challenge, see what the final weigh-in is for myself and for my wife, and we will go from there. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.